Hi everyone, it's Suzanne Stoddart from Legitimate Affiliate Training, and today I want to review SurvAI by Neil Napier. This launches May 10th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a great survey creator software that uses AI technology for quick and easy creation. A quick look at the sales page gave me lots of information without a lot of hype. And when we go inside the software, I'll show you what the front-end product does, okay? So stick with me, because this tool is something you'll want to add to your resources for awesome lead generation and sales. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and ring the bell, okay? So that you'll know the next time I upload a new video. And if you're anxious, just click on my link below, okay, for immediate access and a whole bunch of bonuses. So let's take a quick look at this sales page. It says here that this is breakthrough AI technology that automatically creates survey funnels with just a keyword in 59 seconds flat. The AI generates all the questions, and you personalize offers based on responses. So it captures leads, it shares surveys, it's all automated. It can send your leads to the right offer. You don't need any technical skills, and this is true, it's quite easy to use. It's cloud-based, and right now, if you buy it during the launch, you get the free commercial license, so you can offer this as a service. And if you scroll through this page, he gives you a lot of information about what this software does. And I was quite impressed with this sales page. It wasn't full of all the hype and lies that you'll often see for a lot of product launches. He actually tells you everything you're going to get. And it is very simple to use. Let's go inside so I can show you how. This is your dashboard that you get when you first sign in. Okay, that's here. Now the first thing you should do is, of course, go to the tutorials and watch each of these videos so you know how to use the software. There are 6 videos in all. This is your dashboard overview. Here he shows you how to create a survey. And this one would be from scratch using a blank survey. He also shows you how to start a survey from a template. There's then generating surveys with the AI tool. And again, this is very easy to do. And he shows you step by step here. This 4th video has to do with one of the upsells, okay, if you buy the agency version. And the last video is how to use the lead system and integrations. And again, he shows you exactly what to do. So if we go back to the dashboard, I've created one here when I was testing it, and this is how I did it. You create a blank survey. Now you would want to give it a title so that you can keep track of all of the surveys that you've created. You can make it password protected if you want. You could limit how many times someone can answer your survey, and you can opt to have a welcome page. And when you've got all that done, you just click on Save Changes. The next thing here are your questions. Now, if you want to create your own survey without using the AI tool, though I'm not sure why you would, you can add multiple questions. So you just drag this over to the right. You can ask your question in here. You can even embed a video if you want. And then if you want the Smart Direct, you can add the URL to a product that you want to promote. And depending on all of the different answers that your visitor comes up with, at the end, they'll be redirected to the specific offer that suits their needs. So this gives you as many questions as you want to ask here. You just keep clicking on Add Choice, and it adds multiple questions. You can add a short text question here. You type it out, and they could give you a short answer. There is a long text. There's a yes or no question, where you would add basically a question that just they would have to answer either yes or no. And I like this one because if they say yes, you can direct them to one offer. If they say no, direct them to a different place depending on their needs. You can also collect phone numbers if that's important for your niche. You can ask for their email address, which is of course what you want to do to collect leads. And you can even ask for a star rating depending on what it is that you're talking about, okay? So let me show you the one that I made. to give you an idea of what that looks like. So we click on Manage Survey. Now I had called this Make Money Online, and I didn't add a password, but again, you can do this if you like. And I tested out a few of the questions. So for a short text, I asked, are you interested in making money online? And I'll show you what this looks like when we view it afterwards. I have some multiple choice questions here, like what level are you as a marketer? Are you a beginner or maybe 1 year in with no results? And I just use Google as my URL to test this. I had another short text here. Would you like some free training to get you started on the right path? I asked for an email, and notice if you check the little blue box here, this is what they're required to answer to finish the survey. I didn't click the phone number because it's not something I collect, and often people don't want to do this. And then what I did is I wanted to try the AI tools to see what kinds of questions they would ask. So I initially clicked on the short text questions. I had clicked 3 questions, and actually I ended up getting 6, but I only kept a couple. Here you would put a keyword of the type of question you want the tool to create for you. So I put Make Money Online, and then you can choose the demographic. Now for myself, just to try it out, I put senior citizens. Of course, you can put in whatever demographic suits your niche, and you can choose various languages. Right now, he has Spanish, French, German, and Italian over and above the English. And he says he will be testing more languages and adding more as he continues to update the software. So then we generate the questions by clicking here. And they're going to be added to the bottom of your questionnaire. So if you scroll down, you can see that it asked what are the best ways to make money online, what are the most common ways to make money online, and what are the most effective ways. Now, the only thing I didn't like about this is if a beginner is taking this survey, they're not going to know the answers to these questions, right? So if you choose not to keep them, you just clicked on Delete. Now, next, you can try the yes or no questions, and I quite like this better. Okay, it's the same thing where you decide how many questions you want, what your keyword is, your demographic, and your language. And you can see that I did that down here, and I kept 2 questions. Do you think it's possible to make money online for free? Yes or no? And then you can choose your offers. Another question was, do you think it's possible to make money online without investment? Yes or no? Now, these make much more sense to me for a survey. You also have the option to click multiple choice. These all fill out the same way. And what I came up with, or rather what the tool came up with, was what are some of the best ways to make money online? And these were their choices: affiliate marketing, create and sell a course, freelance writing, online marketing. Now, these are basically the same thing, but you can go ahead and edit these as well. But this just spits out something to give you a head start. The next question was, what are some of the worst ways to make money online? Surveys, pay-to-click, paid blogging, selling ebooks. So you can see where you can either create your own questions or you can use the AI tool to come up with some great questions to ask, especially if you're not sure what to ask. The next thing you can do is customize your survey. It gives you the question color, the answer color, what color it would be if you hover over it, the button color, I chose red with white text, and then I made the background somewhat gray, but you know, this is something that you can do according to your personal preference. And then your text customization. So your welcome message would say, welcome to our survey, or whatever you want. The welcome button says start here. And the goodbye test. Thank you for taking time to complete the survey. And again, you can change this to anything you want. Next is your thank you page. This is what it said here under customization. Thank you for taking the time to complete. And then you can add your click to action test. So I put click here for your free training because I was going to promise them some free training if they took the survey. And then you would put the URL to whatever it is you want to send them to. and I just use Google. Then you have your results, and this is a part of the software that I really like because you can come down here. Now, these were just results of my testing, but it tells you what your responses are and how many people answered the question. Now, I just gave silly answers and I gave a fake email address. And this is just a great way to see how many people are answering, what they're answering, and it can certainly give you fuel for thought for a future survey. Okay, so that's how this works. And that I find is quite nice. And then, of course, the leads that it captures. So this was when I put in my fake email a couple of times. It tells you what type of browser they're using and the type of hardware they're using, their IP address, and the date that they gave you their email address. And then it would show you the phone numbers. Okay, so the system does collect email leads. I'll show you in a minute about integrating an autoresponder, but that just goes to show you what this does. So then if you wanted to take a look at the live preview, this is what the survey would look like if they took it. If they clicked on the button, they would be taken to this page, and this is where they would type out their answers or choose a multiple choice question, okay? And this is what I like the best, the yes or no questions or the multiple choice. To me, that makes more sense. And then I added this rating the survey so you can have them rate it to see how they enjoyed it or not. And they click submit. So that's how easy it is to create a survey. You can export your results, and that's these results on this page. You can delete this entire survey, or you can duplicate it and then make a few changes, tweak it a little bit, and then you have 2 surveys to do an A/B test on and see which one is more successful. Now, next down here is your integration. Now, this was the one area I was a little disappointed in because they will only integrate with 2 services. This is one of Neil's other products called MailVio and another third-party product called Sendio. So if you don't already have this tool, you can sign up for it right here. And if you look at the pricing, they charge $39 a month for up to 10,000 contacts, $59 a month for up to 15,000, $99 a month for up to 25,000 contacts. Now, if you're just a beginner, of course, this is going to be more than enough. It's going to take you a long time to get up to 10,000 contacts. And when you compare these prices with other services out there, these are actually quite good. Now, the only thing I could find on Sendio was the sales page that they used at their launch time. And this is what's called a one-time cost software, okay? They're claiming that there are no monthly fees. So it looks like you can still get a personal copy for $87 or the agency copy for $97. Now, this product was created by Joshua Zamora, and the only thing that I don't like about a one-time cost software is that without monthly fees coming in, how is he going to get the money he needs to keep this maintained and updated? That's my one concern about one-time cost software. Whereas MailVio, you are paying monthly, so he has the funds he needs to keep this going. So if you do happen to have one of these products already, or you're interested in getting one, the video tutorial in here shows you exactly how to set it up, okay? And then there are some templates you can access here. There are 10, and they're each in a different niche. So if you want to view one, you can see the kinds of questions that they're asking. Okay, so basically there's only one per niche. So unless you really like this, you would probably want to work from scratch, or you can click on use this template and set it up like the one I had just done for you. Click on questions and then change this up a little bit depending on what it is that you want to ask, okay? So nothing is ever written in stone. Just because you decide to use one of these templates doesn't mean you have to use it as is. Now, if we go back to surveys and I click on this one that I made here, you can see that you can share this survey on 3 social media sites right from the software. So if you clicked on Facebook, it would bring up your account. This is the link that it shares, and then you would say something about it. Now, I tested this, so I went to my own Facebook, and I just said, are you wanting to make money online? Take this quick survey and get a free gift. And if you click on the survey, it opens it up in a separate page. Now, once they click the submit button, they'll be sent to the URL with the free gift that you're offering them, okay? So you can share that directly to your Facebook, your Twitter, or your LinkedIn account. You can also embed this survey into a piece of content that you created or on your website by, again, doing the same thing, click copy. And I wanted to show you how that worked. I created a pop-up, see here it is, on a test website that I have. And I created this pop-up with Thrive Leads, which is a plugin that I use for all this type of thing. So when I created this in my back office, I linked my survey to this button. So when they click on this, they're taken to the survey. Another way you could do it is if you had a piece of content. So let's say this was an article about whatever your niche is about, you can actually embed the survey right into the article. Now, personally, I'm not too fussy about what this looks like. It's quite big, and I really had no means to make it smaller. Personally, I like the pop-up idea much better. Now, the rest down here are your upsells. So speaking of upsells, let's take a look at what they are. Your front-end product, they give you 2 choices, $17 a month or $24.95 one time. So I would say that this is just a sneaky way to get you to buy it for $24.95. And this price is available for the first 6 hours. Then the rest of the launch is priced at $27. Now the first upsell you'll come to is called a Fast Pass, where they present the whole package to you. So that's all of this for $297. And then you renew at $97 a year if you want to keep the unlimited. So the first upsell is the unlimited, and that is normally $197 a year. Or the downsell is you can try it for just $1 for 14 days, and then your $197 a year will kick in. And let me show you what that looks like. This is the bundle upsell page, but it gives a good description of everything that you're getting. Now this is the unlimited, $197 a year. And again, there are definitely a lot of nice features here. Your OTO number 2 is the agency upsell for $147 if you want to sell 50 accounts, or $197 for 100 accounts. Now that particular upsell gives you quite a bit because it's assuming that you're wanting to set up an agency business. So it gives you a lot of ability to change the logo, set up your own color features, all that type of thing, and a lot of done-for-you materials to get you going with your new business. Upsell number 3 is sales training, and this is $37 for a 7-module course. So if you look here, these are your 7 modules. Why use surveys, what questions to ask, discovery, stealth, close, using surveys with Kyvio, and this is his business. He's got a lot of tools under that name. And he gives you case studies to show you how it's worked for him. And finally, ready to use resources. Then upsell number 4 is called the Power Suite Unlimited, and this is $197 for a total of 10 tools. And if you look at it here, so these are the 10 tools that you get here, as well as unlimited use of all future tools that he comes out with. You don't need hosting, it's all on their server, step-by-step tutorials, and premium support. And then, of course, there is that Fast Pass. Now, with that Fast Pass, he is also including a hidden upsell called an asset box, where you're getting 100 done-for-you funnels, 100 done-for-you lead magnets, 100 done-for-you pro products, and 300 done-for-you emails. So this is an incredible value right here. You can have a coaching call if you want, and you're getting multiple bonuses. Okay, there are 14 here in all, and these are all added tools that will help you with your business. And as I said, the Pro Bundle, where you get absolutely everything with all the extra bonuses and such, for $247. So what are the pros and cons of this product? Well, the pros are that this is very easy to use. Creating surveys with AI technology is easy and fun, though, you still need to use some common sense to make sure your questions are relevant to your niche, okay? Another pro is that this gives you great engagement. It's a wonderful way to get your audience to engage with your brand, and a great way to send visitors to offers that work best for their needs. Now, the cons are that the training is limited to this product. Now, of course, this is to be expected, okay? But unless you're sharing to just your social media sites, you would have to know how to create pop-ups on your pages or how to embed surveys in your content. Another con is that you can't create with other autoresponders. And I found this disappointing because I use GetResponse for a good reason, and I can't integrate it with SurvAI. So you would want to make sure that if you're not using one of the two services that they're integrating with, that your own autoresponder will let you upload leads from another product, okay? This is something that not all services will allow you to do, so you really should check out the fine print to make sure you can do that beforehand. So my recommendation is that this is a great product if you want more engagement using survey funnels. So if you want the best possible price for this software, you need to grab it in the first 6 hours of this launch, or at least before May 14th. And my link is below for you to access. So thanks so much for watching my review today. If you're new here, would you please subscribe and click the bell? And if you have any comments or questions about this software, just leave them below and I'll get right back to you. So until next time, cheers.